Tomorrow will make a week since 19-year-old Trent Lerkamp was dropped off at this Brunswick hospital so intoxicated he could barely breathe. Tonight we now know the teen was covered in spray paint and urine. His father says the teenagers who got his son so drunk that he had to be put on a ventilator had harassed Trent just a week before. Tonight, the WSAV investigative unit has a copy of the police report from the night Trent Lerkamp was dropped off by people he considered friends at this Brunswick hospital. That report says the 3 kids in a white Jeep left their names on a piece of paper before pulling off. That night, Trent Lerkamp's blood alcohol level was .464, his breathing critical at just 6 breaths a minute. Trent's dad told the police the teens his son considers his only friends had done something similar just a week before. Mark Lerkamp told police that on Friday, March 17th, Trent showed up at his St. Simon's Island home covered in WD-40, vomit, glue, egg yolk, and spray paint. Police have blacked out the names of the teenagers listed, but Trent's dad said he never comes home normal every time his son hangs out with them. The Glynn County Police Department is investigating what happened to Trent as hazing.
I don't describe what happened as hazing.
Next door, the story doesn't sit well with a neighbor who has watched a 19-year-old grow up since middle school.
I'd say it's attempted murder, or at least torture. And I mean, he was unconscious, and these barbarians that did this to him dropped him off at the ER. At least they did that.
The WSAV investigative unit has learned at least one of the attacks on this teenager happened at this home owned by James and Lauren Strother, owners of this hardware store. When we called there today, we were quickly told no comment.
But it sounds like he was taken advantage of. It doesn't sound to me like this is necessarily a hazing case.
The investigative unit legal analyst, Devin Rafus, says the teens involved in this case absolutely could face superior court charges as adults, adding the hazing statute in Georgia does not fit what the police report says happened to Trent.
However, this one has a different aggravating factor, if you will, and that all of the things that we've heard that was done to Trent is just above and beyond what you'd expect to hear for someone that was hazed.
Tonight, Trent's story continues to be shared across the country. An online GoFundMe for him continues to grow. We expect to see a vigil here in front of this hospital for Trent as this community shows support for him. Meanwhile, tonight, we know Trent has talked with investigators in this case, according to the police department here, but they haven't told us that anyone has been arrested. We're in Glynn County, Georgia tonight. I'm Brett Buffington. Now back to you.